Good afternoon, everybody, and I wanted to give my thoughts, views, and opinion on the findings of the Wells report having to do with the New England Patriots and Deflategate. But before I do get into that topic, I do want to say and state that my NFL podcast is back here for the second season, here for the 2015 NFL season. I have episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Next one being next week Tuesday, obviously, where I talk all things Packers and sports. Um, and that's blogtalkradio.com/talking underscore Packers. Not just obviously Packers specific, but can talk about all NFL. I do apologize for going off subject, but I just wanted to bring that up. And it does happen from time to time because my mind's always running of what things I might want to say in a video. But anyways, back to topic. My thoughts and opinions on this whole Deflategate and findings that saying that it's probable and highly likely and using words like that to pretty much put guilt on the New England Patriots and specifically Tom Brady for Deflategate. Now, obviously, there's two sides to go with. You either are on the Patriots side or Tom Brady's side, being thinking that maybe the NFL and the Indianapolis Colts conspired against the Patriots just to catch them for something, kind of like there was rumblings about the former NFL commissioner Paul Tagliabue having, and the NFL office having conspiracies against the Oakland Raiders. I'll go back to the 1983 draft, and the Raiders wanted John Elway and all the others, and that situation there, and then other situations from them going from Los Angeles to Oakland, or Oakland back to Los Angeles, and wanting to do that, and the NFL stopping them. So with that issue, Tagliabue against Al Davis, the late great Al Davis, people might think, and the rule of thought there could be that Roger Goodell, current commissioner, has a conspiracy or issue against the Patriots. Now, like I said, that's a way to think, but that's not how I think. Um, and I think the main reason that that can't be the case is because Roger Goodell and the New England Patriots owner Bob Kraft are almost like besties. They're friends. They're as they say, the commissioner works for the owners. Well, it seems like commissioner works one on one there with Robert Kraft there. So they have a great working relationship. It seems like they have a friendship. Um, and so I don't think that is the answer. I don't think that's correct. I don't think there is a conspiracy that the NFL has against the Patriots. Uh, Now for the Indianapolis Colts, maybe I can't put anything past them. I mean, they're a team that's good, but they always, they're with their quarterback and everything. Being I don't know about being jealous, but having issues with the Patriots since they can't get past them, and they certainly didn't that day. They got their butts kicked and humbled quickly in that game. But they heard inklings and whispers and chatters about the Patriots and them and the Patriots might be deflating balls and everything even before the playoffs began. If my sources or my readings are correct, and how that went down, and they never reported to the NFL then, and they should have then, but it didn't benefit them obviously because they weren't playing the Colts yet. The Patriots weren't playing the Colts yet, so the Colts thought, why bring it up now? So it wasn't brought to Roger Goodell's attention or the NFL office's attention, from my understanding. If it was, then I apologize. But even so, even if that's the case, then Roger Goodell should have then been notified, should have talked to the Patriots, and had this whole matter wrapped up even before the playoffs started, and there wouldn't even be a Deflategate because at that point it was just rumors and speculation. But then Roger Goodell could have shot that down, gave the Patriots a stern warning, since there wasn't any evidence that they did do it at that point, and just said, watch out, we're going to be closely eyeing your games. This isn't tolerated, yada yada, and if you do so, then there will be harsh consequences, and the Patriots would have been warned from there. Stern warning in a press release or just directly to the Patriots behind closed doors. However, Roger Goodell would have went about it. But either way, so the Colts held on to that information up until they finally faced the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. They finally decided to say something before that game. but the head referee, for the first time in forever, I guess, never did check the footballs when he was even asked to by the Colts, or someone within the Colts, obviously, the coaching staff. And so that's kind of interesting in itself. So do I think the Colts headed out for the Patriots? Maybe. I can't put anything past Andrew Luck and the Colts. I don't think it's Andrew Luck that did it. I mean, he's a separate issue entirely, different subject for a different day. I mean, I respect him, but he, again, with some quarterbacks, as I say before, quarterbacks need to be cocky, but sometimes him and some others just rub me the wrong way personally, and maybe it doesn't for you, and that could be because you like him or respect him, or because obviously you're an Indianapolis Colts fan, and that's just how it works. As I say, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't the quarterback of the Packers, and I just saw him as a quarterback of the Jets or the Rams or like a different NFL team, I don't think I would like him as much as I can tolerate him now that he's and always been a Green Bay Packer and led us to a Super Bowl and many successes even along the way, MVPs and stuff. So even I'm saying that if Aaron Rodgers wasn't my quarterback, I probably wouldn't like him. I would respect him because, like I say, I respect all quarterbacks, but if he wasn't ours, probably not. So that could be the same way with the Colts. So I wouldn't put it past the Colts being kind of a conspiracy against the New England Patriots in this whole Deflategate situation, but the findings are the findings. And like I said before, I think the main thing is that they said it's probable, highly likely, and those kind of buzzwords and those kind of words to quote unquote to condemn Tom Brady and the Patriots, and somewhat guilty for the crime of deflating footballs. Now, I think my overall opinion is simply that the fact that you use probably and likely means that you didn't have any true hard evidence, but you had just enough to say that they're guilty. Just because. Now, I think that in the court of public opinion, they're obviously going to be highly guilty because you have a lot of people that hate the Patriots because of their dynasty and everything. Just like I'm sure there's people that don't like the Packers because of our dominance and stuff like that in the NFC and in our division. But that still doesn't mean you can't respect it. And also, just because you dislike the Patriots and you have whether it's a blind dislike or a general true reason, feeling, facts behind dislike for the Patriots, doesn't mean it can blind you to not seeing it from the Patriots side either. Looking at this and thinking, why? It seems one-sided right now. So, the findings are the findings. I don't think the findings are enough to warrant any suspensions for Tom Brady. Maybe a hefty fine at the most. For the New England Patriot organization, that should be that should be good enough. And like I said, this is coming from a Packers fan, a Packer owner, shareholder, talking about a different team. So it's not like I'm a Patriots fan being a homer. I'm a Packers fan seeing it from the outside, saying that should be the punishment. Now, I'm sure if you want to, you're welcome to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you're welcome to let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with my stance on this. I'm sure there's going to be a lot that agree, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot that don't. But it's just my opinion, and hopefully you respect it, as I respect yours. If you vehemently disagree and say that they are guilty, Tom Brady should be suspended for 12 games or something, and that should be it. Okay, I respect that. That's your opinion. That's how you see it. This is just how I see it. So it just is what it is. But obviously the NFL and all 32 teams can learn from this, because I'm sure there's other quarterbacks and other NFL teams in this situation that it got close to the line, and that's just how the NFL is. It's a hard game to play. It's a tough game. It's a rough game, obviously. Careers are shortened and everything. Our careers are short, period. And in any sport, whether it's NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, players are always going to be close and tiptoeing on that line of what's right and wrong of the rules of your league. That is what it is. And trust me, I'm not saying this to make an excuse for the Patriots. I'm just saying this is a general verbatim thing. that's just how it goes. And the Patriots might have seemed like they have crossed that line. But like I said before, I don't know if there is enough true evidence, but circumstantial evidence, like they talk about in court of law, circumstantial against true hard evidence, to convict the Patriots of deflating footballs and getting a competitive advantage. From the score that was, from the butt kicking they gave the Colts, would the Patriots even have needed to do that? It just that, and along with the Patriots organization being what they are, high class, just like the Packers in our organization, but then again, no one's above doing something like that. So, like I said, I still stay on my stance that they should at least get a hefty fine, and whatever the commissioner wants to say in his press release, as he already did. I don't know if he'll come up with another one. But it's all about the integrity of the game, and that's the main thing. So whether the Patriots are, or they think, or they have true hard evidence that they did something wrong, they gave them competitive advantage, and that's the main thing. You want it for the best of the league. I think these findings show that with circumstantial evidence, they didn't have enough to show and prove that the Patriots deflated the balls, or that they did it with then competitive advantage to beat the Indianapolis Colts. I think just the plan of field beat and crushed the Colts that day. And again, it was talked about even in the beginning of the playoffs. So their wins against the Ravens and other ones were truly earned as well. I don't think they deflated them in those games. So, and they are the defending, reigning Super Bowl champions. Will they get to the playoffs? We'll see. But with all that said, I just don't think they should be punished as much as other fans think so. But again, like I said, I respect you if you disagree with me. I'm sure this is a hot button topic. So no matter what stance I took, whether it's a hard stance against a full punishment, or a very light stance, as I'm saying, with just a hefty fine for the organization, or a hefty fine for Tom Brady, because he has the money, he can pay it. But so either a hefty fine for just Tom Brady or for the organization, I think would be justice enough for me in this situation, because there isn't enough confirmed evidence, circumstantial, like I said, likely and highly probables. When you use terms like that, it leads me to believe that it is all circumstantial, and you think it is highly likely that it's happened. Just however you think that way. Which is fine. Like I said, I respect either way, but it is a hot topic, a hot button issue, and I respect you guys' opinion, guys and gals, men and women, what you think either side of the line, and hopefully you respect mine. And so I just wanted to come up here and give my opinion on that, and hope everybody has a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.